Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Anna Maria and this is the 15th episode in a series I'm doing about the witch trials. And in this episode I will talk about the Pendle Witches. If you want an overview of some of England's other witch trials, I have done an episode on that as well, and I will link that and the others down below. I will remind everyone that the witch trials were brutal, and some of the things I will take up can be distressing, especially when it comes to the sentences and the punishments of the accused, so a warning for the episode. This all happened in a place called Pendle Hill in Lancashire in England, and 6 of the people accused here was from 2 families that were rivals. One was the family of Chattocks and one was the family of Demdike. And they had something in common. They were both offering healing and medicinal plants. And that made the 2 families rivals. So when the witch trials happened, they started to accuse each other. The trials also had to do with royals, politics, law and religion. And in 1612 it became a criminal act not to take the communion or not to be at church. And this became a problem in Lancashire that was seen as lawless and wild. And a reason for this was that the people there wanted to be Catholic. When the dissolution of the monasteries happened, the people of Pendle Hill were not happy, especially not since they were closing an abbey nearby as well. The people wanted to continue to be Catholic, but that went against their religious beliefs at the time, and it influenced the witch trials. It started with a woman called Alison de Weiss, and she was from the Demdike family. Alison met a man called John Law, and John was a traveling salesman. And Alison wanted to buy some pins from him. These metal pins could be used for healing and magic. John refused to sell them to her and she got mad and cursed him. After this altercation, John fell ill and had a stroke. He connected that with Alison and the curse, and she even admitted that the devil had helped her with the curse on John. She also pointed out her own family, the Demdikes, and the rivaling family, the Chattocks. This sparked an inquiry into 4 deaths that happened in the past, and the Chattocks family were blamed for some of it through sorcery and witchcraft. But also the Demdikes got more involved, and Alison was accused from her own family to have been putting a curse on a child. The 2 older women in each family admitted to have been selling their souls. So now both families were heavily involved and accused of deaths, sorcery and witchcraft. And away from all of this, Alison's brother James decided to steal a sheep. The judges of the witch trials of the others looked into this, and another 8 people were arrested and put on trial. So this escalated very quickly from the moment that Alison wanted to buy pins to this. Some sources say that the trial took place over 3 days between the 17th to the 19th of August in 1612, and some other sources say it took place over 2 days between the 18th to 19th of August in 1612, so I will mention both of them here. One of the accused did not face trial because they died in prison, and another one, Alice Gray, was released. The youngest witness in this trial was Janet de Weiss, and she was only 9 years old. She was a key witness, and she did not hold back. She accused her brother, her sister, her mother, amongst others, and her statements was taken very seriously. Elizabeth de Weiss and James de Weiss from the Demdike family were charged with murder by witchcraft, and one from the Chattocks family, Anne Whittle, was accused of murder as well. All of them were executed by hanging. Alison was confronted in court by John Law, and seeing him there made Alison break down and confess to everything. She was hanged as well. Most of this happened because of the rivalry between the Demdike family and the Chattox family, and it made the trial escalate to another level. And that was all for this episode about the Pendle Witches. In the next episode, I will talk about Latvia and Estonia. If you like this episode, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget the notifications, and I will see you in the next one.